Hi, Julie from Jules Cruise Companion. I'm going to go through with you my next set of checked luggage. My next journey has a limit for checked luggage of 23 kilos. Normally internationally it's often 30 kilos. So I'm going to go through my hybrid backpack, which has got 20 kilos. I've mentioned that to a friend and they've asked me to bring some vitamins over for them, so there's going to be my extra 3 kilos. The other thing I've chosen to do for this trip is I'm actually not going to take a rollerboard. I'm actually going to do a shoulder bag. The reason for this, the rollerboard luggage already weighs 2 kilos, and with the very strict rules now when they're weighing carry-on luggage with a limit mostly of 7 kilos, 2 kilos is already gone. So with this one, at the moment it's 5 kilos. I've got 2 sets of clothes, pair of shoes, and the other things that's going to go into there is going to be my tablet and my spare phone, etc. So that will get very close to 7 kilos, and because it's going to go across my body and strap, it's going to be easy to carry. Then the other thing I'm going to do is my personal luggage. And today my personal luggage is going to be one of these Swiss backpacks, and I'll go through that in a moment. And it's just got a carabiner there on it with my neck sleeping pillow. So let's have a look at the checked luggage in my hybrid, my Kathmandu hybrid. I've already done a video to that somewhere on the channel, so go and have a look at that. Let's have a look at my Kathmandu. Let me just try and pick up the phone here a little and give you a look at this little puppy. It's such a beautiful bag. It's 70 litre and you can put an additional 10 litre on it as well. So if I open it up, it opens up fully, and here is the extra backpack that actually attaches to the top of the hybrid. I choose to use packing cubes, and I'll just go through them with you now. My wet pack is one that attaches onto a door, so when you go and use a bathroom, everything is in a pack. This one you'll probably find is my Australian flag and some jewellery. That one's nice and cute. This one's just some personal items. This one is a gem. This one is my laundry pack. You'll see a link, you'll see a video on my website for that. I have 3 major packs. This little minor pack, because I am going to the Middle East, I've packed what I need for some basic head coverings. So I've got 5 or 6 in there, but I also have headbands and pins to secure my headwear. I'm going to Jordan. You don't actually need to wear headwear in Jordan, but I just choose to. The next thing I have is my splash jacket. And I've also just hidden some hair bands in that one, some hair decorations. Just for an additional bag, if I don't want to take a large bag out at night, or my backpack. And in here you'll find my multivitamins and any other light medications. I'll go through my regular medications that are in my personal luggage. A cube that is just for shirts. Absolutely fantastic. They're so flexible and malleable. A pack for underwear, swimming togs, socks, etc. magic little cube. So this one is my trousers. It is looking a bit thin at the moment. I do have to put an extra 2 things in there. But what I normally wear when I'm traveling is a longer shirt and leggings so that they don't take up much weight. So I can travel with 4 or 5 pairs of different colour leggings with a plain shirt. Digging a little bit deeper, a pair of shoes, lightweight, easily washed. I'm going to the Dead Sea, so I'm going to require something to wear in on that salty ground. I'm going to Jordan, I'm doing a lot of walking, so I've packed my hiking sticks. Pair of dress shoes, and I'm taking some gifts for people, so that's what is in the external pocket and there. That's what I'm carrying in my check luggage. So on this trip is going to be the first trip that I use this Swiss bag. And I've purchased it because of the recommendations about not being able to have anything stolen, not easily cut. And the other thing for this one is it has the USB port. So you put your power pack inside and then you can charge your phone or camera as you go. As I mentioned before, I've set a carabiner on the edge there just to so I don't use up any space. So when this one opens up, it has these Velcros that you can open so that you've got a full compartment. And here you can see what I'm basically carrying in my carry-on. So this is my electronics. This is chargers, microphone, headphones, GoPro. This is all of my electronic items, my spare USBs, all of that type of thing. So when I come to do my scanning through the X-ray, I only have to take out one. My medical pack, it has everything in there for pain relief, breathing, diarrhea and vomiting. I've got some solutions for if I'm dehydrated. The antibiotics, I've got a different antibiotic for anything from the head, anything for the chest, and anything for the lower, like a bowel bacteria or a urinary tract infection. So there's my, always keeping nice and fresh while you're traveling. So what I have in here is little toothbrushes and Femifresh hygiene, and also in this one I have a pen. So that's easily accessible. A water bottle. I have my keys where I lock my hybrid, and it's also my house keys. And the most important thing when you are traveling is your passport, your tickets and your money. And they are all nice and safe in here. Because I'm not traveling, this is actually a money pouch, and this one I will pop into my bra when I actually do leave or I am traveling. If I do happen to lose the backpack, I will still have money on me. So that one is my personal item. Now let's have a look at the carry-on. So next we'll look at what I'm using as my carry-on. As I've said before, you lose 2 kilos of luggage weight if you are using something that has the casters or the wheels on it. So this time I'm using Not my favourite bag at the moment, but it's the only one that I have with the very long strap on it, and I think I'll be able to spot it if it was to be stolen. At the moment it weighs 5 kilos, but it will weigh less when I take out what I've got. These are the clothes that I'm actually going to be wearing on the plane that day, so I've just quarantined those clothes basically. So in here is a pair of sneakers, a jumper, and what I do on a long haul flight is I change my clothes halfway. And so in here I have my microfiber towel and I have my clothes. So I used a roll technique. So what I can do is the leg of my leggings, and I have leggings, shirts, scarf, because I'll be arriving in Jordan. All of my clothes that I need when I get changed. I'll also put my tablet, the keyboard for my tablet, because I like to, when I write, I prefer to use the keyboard, and it will also probably have a spare phone in it. There's additional pockets, and because it is flexible and malleable, it only weighs 600 grams. So I will be able to squeeze other things in it as I find them necessary. So they're my 3 items. My hybrid Kathmandu check luggage. This one is my carry-on, and I'm using the Swiss bag for the first time, so I'll see how that goes. What I do on a long haul flight, if there's a couple of legs, if I get the opportunity at one of the airports, I will have a shower and change my clothes. If not, I will use the wipes, etc., when I'm in the plane to change my clothes. So, as I said before, I use a lot of leggings and 3/4 shirts. And so this is my change of clothes that I'm going to have for this next flight. So I've got an overshirt shawl, I've got a 3/4 shirt, because I'm going to arrive in a Middle East country. I have a scarf, I have a bra, I have knickers, and I have a pair of leggings. So what I will do is I'll lay them all on top of each other here. Halfway through, I'll just throw one of the legs to the side. There we go, we have got a complete pack of clothes. I will actually put this into a separate container with my microfiber towel. I have been caught short at airports in the past where I didn't have a towel and they did not supply towels, so I just used the clothes that I was taking off as my towel, and they only were damp for a couple of about 12 hours, 14 hours before I had the opportunity to air them. That's what I will have in my carry-on luggage. So I hope you've liked what you've seen. If you have, hit the like button, make a comment down below, hit the subscribe button so you'll get notification of any other videos that I make. I also do blog on alifarashjordan.com, a lot of different variety of stuff, including solo traveller stuff, information, not stuff, interesting stuff. Stay safe and happy travels.